Smash Mouth with Walking on the Sun. I don't know about walking because our studio guest who is in here with us right now, it's more like cycling.
Yes, it is.
Under the sun.
He's known as the old guy cycling.
Yes, I love that.
That's a very good name.
And we have Soo Chur right here in the studio, 63 years old. That's your age right now, 63. Yeah. We got it accurate. Solo cyclist from Singapore. And you are out there to prove that adventure doesn't retire. I love that.
You have pedaled thousands of kilometers across some of the world's toughest terrain. What made you decide to do these cycling trips?
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it is that I like to see the world. And I realize if you take cars or take buses, you hardly see the things on site. So Hemingway say, to see a country, to see the contour of the country, you have to cycle.
Hemingway said that?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Go Google.
Did he do
Wow.
it? Did he cycle around the world?
He cycled a lot in Cuba, as I understand.
Okay.
But it's not just the geographic sense of the contour, but also the people, the culture, the food, the scenery. You have to go slow. But walking is too slow. So cycling is the best
cycling's better, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that is a very interesting way you're seeing it.
Yeah.
And you've covered places. You've got the deserts of Western China. I do believe Gobi Desert, right?
Mongolia.
Mongolia's vast steeps, as also the back roads of Southeast Asia. And you were just back from... Tell us.
I went from Lanzhou in China to Almaty in Kazakhstan.
How far is that?
It's 3,200 kilometers.
Good Lord.
Here.
I can't even sort of like picture that distance. You know?
How long does a trip like that take?
Yeah.
Took me 62 days.
Oh!
Yeah, you need time.
So you were on your own for 62 days.
Yeah, it was the best time of my life.
Wow, family tuning in all hard.
No, but I'm thinking of this. I can see where that is. That would be the case because it's just you and you.
Yeah.
You and nature, and that's it.
Yeah, and
there's nothing else.
If I wake up in the morning at 7 and say, "Oh, I don't want to ride," I can. I don't have to go consult other people and all.
Yeah.
It's just free and easy, which is really very nice. That's all I can say. Nice.
Okay, let's get back to this title you have on YouTube, the old guy cycling. Why did you pick that name? What does it mean to you?
Okay, a good friend of mine, she kept saying that my name is very ordinary, so I need to change something. And then she always say, "It's just an old guy cycling. Why don't you just use old guy cycling?" And that was it,
It just started from there.
Yeah. I thought it was cool.
It is very cool.
Yeah.
It is very cool. Very, very cool.
And it's also at your YouTube site, which is, at OldGuyCycling on youtube.com is where we can really see your adventures, right?
Yes,
Day to day, because it's got a great compilation, all these videos. So we're going to head on over to our Facebook Live. Remember, come and join us then. And hopefully you can answer the question that might just win you this great loaf kit worth $100 and more from Sunshine Bakeries.
Okay, so let's go back to that trip. You start in China and you end up in Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
3,200 kilometers.
Yes.
On a trip like that, do you ever get lost? How do you navigate that? I know there are compasses that you can have on your phone and whatever, but do you use that? Do you use road signs? Do you use signs of life? What do you use to... oh yeah, there's a man. I'm heading in the right direction.
Signs of life. Oh gosh.
How do you navigate this thing?
Well, there are many ways to do this. Okay, but the primary things are you use your. I have a paper map. You need that, and then I use pretty much if it's direction wise the sun.
Explain how do you.
If I'm heading north in the morning, the sun is on the right.
Yeah.
In the afternoon, the sun is on the left. Say at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm heading north. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the sun is on my left. I know I'm in trouble. So you pretty much use that because a lot of these places that I go, some has no road, some has only one road. So you just follow that road. Now, do I get lost in cities, make wrong turns? Yeah,
Yeah.
that happens. But out in the wild, no. It's,
Never, not even once. Really?
You okay? Even if you are unsure of your direction, it just go. I mean, you're going north. You won't get.
Yeah, you're going to run into somebody at some point.
Yeah, and then the other thing, you're right. Ask. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Hello.
GPS signal lost.
Yeah.
There you
exactly. There you go.
go. See, right now you're lost.
So that's who you ask. Okay.
I'm in
Ask your
the
phone.
studio, and I'm lost.
Yeah,
So,
there you go.
Pretty much.
It's interesting because when you cycle through a desert, are there roads or is it just sand?
Okay. Most of the places, like in China, is okay. They build roads everywhere, so
Yeah.
no problem. In Mongolia, it's not. So if there's a car that go through, they normally just create their own road.
Right.
So sometimes if places that are has more tourists, then you see like it's like a super highway, 7-8 lanes, but has no specific road.
Right.
So you really just follow the direction.
But that is cycling through sand.
Yeah.
Oh no. Deserts doesn't mean necessarily
Because
mean sand.
I've always thought desert is sand.
Okay, there's sand, there's sandy part, there are rocky part, there are stone part, there are hard clay parts. Different. So it's not just all sand.
Right.
What you see on TV.
Yeah,
on
because movies always tell you it's just
Yeah.
sand.
There are sandy parts, but and some of those are quite difficult. And I will avoid those parts because it's difficult.
Okay.
Really very difficult. Some parts that I gone through, like a kilometer or two in the Gobi, those are horrible. Take long time. So I avoid those.
Do
Okay.
you end up pushing your bike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Push a lot.
So we've got a picture of your bike
Yeah.
that I really want to put up on our screen because it shows how light you travel. So take the pictures up on our Facebook now. What do you travel with? What do you pack?
Very little. Clothing, I pack the bare minimum.
How many sets?
2 T-shirts and
Not including the one you're wearing.
Yeah, and a pair of pants.
Okay.
I have a tent and a sleeping bag and an air mattress in there.
Yeah.
2 drones, 2 cameras, 2 action camera.
Uh.
But clothing wise, everything else is very bare minimum. I need space for water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you
So-
carry, if you
Yeah.
carry all these equipment around with you, do you have portable batteries? Because the charging of all these drones and your action cameras and stuff.
Okay, I carry enough batteries to last me a few days.
Okay.
I have a solar panel. Yeah, so sometimes I charge my power banks, the batteries with a solar panel.
Interesting.
Hook it up on the bike and charge on the go.
There is one question I want to ask, only because we were discussing this before you came in. How do you ride distances like this and not... I'm trying to figure out how to put this and make it right. You got to have chafing problems, lah. You know?
Yeah. Okay, that's the reason why I don't know if I can say this. I bring 3 pairs of underwears, different brand, different model. So each day you ride, you don't sit on the same spot.
Oh, so you're saying it has to be different brands because
Yeah,
they're all
different
made
model.
differently.
So- it
Different
won't
types
cut-
of pants.
Yeah, it won't cut at the same spot. So today I wear this pair, tomorrow another pair. So you would get getting cut
In the same place.
in the same place.
Wow.
So that's
didn't-
how I deal with the
Yeah.
issue. Yeah.
So 3 pairs of underwear,
Yeah.
a 3,200 kilometer journey.
Gosh.
Man, that's something. That is something. That is absolutely incredible. So you said you take drones with you. So how?
Yeah.
Because your drones are obviously worked off an app on your phone. So basically, they're flying
have
and
a
they're
controller.
following. They're following you.
Okay,
Is it?
That's the reason why too. The bigger ones, I use that for like aerial shots and places like this.
Yeah.
The smaller ones, because you don't really need control. You just say follow me,
and it follows
then
you. Yeah, exactly.
The thing will follow me from behind, from front, or whatever. I decide to do that. So I that's the reason why there are two drones, one smaller one that do that.
Interesting. And all of this is, so it's part of your videos that you showcase at your YouTube channel.
Yes.
Wow. You really thought this thing through.
You've thought this through. I mean,
Well, experience. I've done this a few times. And then the big drone, the other thing that I use the big drone for is also not to for shooting scenery or whatever. Sometimes I get I think I'm lost or I'm looking for something I couldn't find. I send the drone up and I go search for it.
oh wow! So you use it as a search device.
Yeah, I use that too.
So when you travel, you're riding 100 odd kilometers a day, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Do you ever cycle at night?
No. Old man cycling, bad eyesight, so I avoid my
No, you don't.
night
You
cycling.
don't.
Yeah,
So you go from town to town.
yeah,
That's how you work
I try
it.
to, but sometimes it's not possible. So I do camp. That's the reason why I bring a tent.
How dangerous is that?
I never feel that there's any danger at all. But I do worry about wild animals sometimes. I carry a 6-inch dagger with me. I always figure if they attack me, at least take one with me.
Take one with you. Have you ever gotten into trouble carrying this across borders or anything?
Crossing land border, no problem. Air border is always a problem.
Yeah.
I got two confiscated by China authority.
Oh, no.
It's okay. I mean,
So what do you do? They confiscate it, then you buy one in that country and you go.
When I land, I go search for one.
Right. I'm thinking because you travel with your drones, that might actually give you more issues when you're going from one country to another, because every country's got different sort of drone usage laws.
Some countries, I researched those. China has no problem.
Okay.
China is very easy with drones and all.
Okay.
Kazakhstan, they always think that, when I cross the border,
Yep.
I think they the way they see it is that Chinese authorities probably have done a pretty good job searching.
Yeah.
So they just let you go. They won't even look at you.
Right.
The countries that I worry in the future is Iran. They don't allow drones. Certain countries don't. So those are the countries that I probably avoid.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever done anything in the Middle East?
Not yet.
And you want to, though.
I
Sounds
want
like
to. I plan the next one.
Yeah, I would imagine the Middle East and Africa would be very interesting places to cycle.
I've done Africa, a little bit of Africa.
Oh, really?
South Africa, from Springbok in the west side to Cape Town.
Okay.
400 kilometers.
Yeah.
A fairly short ride.
What did you think of South Africa?
The outside is beautiful.
Beautiful, right?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
But the towns are dangerous.
Yeah, they are.
Cape Town especially. I'm not very fond of Cape Town.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Cape Town's rough.
Beautiful, but 5 o'clock, go back to a hotel. Don't stay out.
Okay.
Dangerous.
Okay. Alrighty, one last question. Okay. How do you make sure you don't run out of food and water, especially when you're in such a remote area and there's no shop that you can go into?
Food is food is relatively easier problem to solve. Okay. I buy hot bread or a couple of cup noodle, put in my bag.
So basically just enough to sustain you.
Yeah.
Till you get to your next. We're going to jump back on air, so come and join us at 1FM 913.
So we're back on air, and there's so many other questions. How do you train for trips like this? Do you train?
I don't train. There's because you're doing such a long distance, right? So what I do is I take the first 2 or 3 days as conditioning.
Yeah.
So I ride slow, work out the stamina. And then after third day, I rest for a day. And then when you get out again, you're fine. So not necessary.
At 63. That's absolutely crazy. Questions coming through on our Facebook page.
Nice.
How do you keep yourself going mentally? I would imagine that's tough when you're in the desert.
Yeah.
Okay. In mentally, you you look around, and then you think of things. Okay, next day, tomorrow, what I'm going to do. Is sometimes I count things. I count how many rotation I pedal. 1, 2,
Really?
3. So you do all kinds of stuff to distract yourself from the fatigue or
The fatigue.
tiredness. Yeah.
The other question is, have you ever had a dangerous encounter?
No, not really. Not really. I
Wait,
wouldn't.
Wow.
I think, Soo Chur, this guy has got a high tolerance for
I
a
think
lot
so.
of things.
I think
mentally, he's
so.
very strong.
I think so.
I think to the rest of us, it was like, that is a very dangerous situation. He's like, nah,
No,
I'm sure. You see?
really don't. I mean, to me, it's really quite safe out there.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
That's-
not even of a wild animal or nothing happened.
Well, like I say, I carry a dagger. I feel that I'm protected. At least I will go. Something will go down with me. So.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to go back onto Facebook and continue this conversation because we've got a lot more questions.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so here we are with OldGuyCycling. Of course, what a great YouTube channel. Do check out Soo Chur's YouTube channel so that you can really see his travels. He's got 2 drones that film the whole adventures. And he was just mentioning about how pretty much no dangerous encounter, not even of a wild animal. Yeah, that's
No.
amazing.
What are some of the better cultural interactions you've had?
Well, when you go through like places like in a remote area in China or Mongolia, the best one I remember was I was in Gobi in Mongolia, and I was like I went for a while and I didn't see any. Then I saw a Mongolian tent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just passed by and they just welcome me in. They say, come. They wave. They didn't.
Seriously?
I didn't know and then they feed me. They give me, I thought it was camel milk.
No, it's
But
a
later
yak,
on,
right?
someone told me it's horse milk. And then some
horse milk.
lamb rack and all. That was very nice. And then they bring me to a little tent. They say you can sleep here.
Did you?
No, I didn't because it was like
You had
in the middle of the day, so I decided to move on.
Oh.
Yeah, but those are
They're just quite willing to interact with you.
Yeah, I don't know if I should say this. People out there are very welcoming and very nice. Really, very nice.
Listening to you speak, I would imagine that people in remote areas like that are more welcoming than people in a city.
Yeah, I get. There's one time this truck in a Gobi just pulled right in front of me, and a fella opened the door, come down. I said, okay, this time I'm done, finished.
Oh, you thought
He
it was gonna
came
be
down with 2 bottles of Coca-Cola and an apple and say, here. I don't know what he said, but that's what he did. He just gave it to me and then he went. You see, those are the things that you find very it's very heartwarming. It's very nice.
If someone wanted to start on journeys like this, how would they start? What would your recommendation be?
I say go slow. Take an easy one. Singapore to Malacca, 2 days, or you can break it down into 3 days. That's a good training ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to go longer, I really think that Singapore to Phuket is a very good one. You can do it in about 2 to 3 weeks. The terrain is relatively flat.
Sure.
Towns and villages along the way,
Lots of it.
hotels and all. So you don't get into trouble, really. I think that would be a very good start.
Singapore to Phuket. Can you imagine cycling that?
1,500
you know what? It has never crossed my mind.
1,500 kilometers on a bicycle. I'm thinking from my house to the supermarket on a bicycle. Never mind. I'll take the bus.
Now, before we go, a lot of our listeners, they might think, I'm too old, too busy, or too unfit to just try something like what you've been doing. What do you have to say to them?
Just try it. There's no such thing as too old. I mean, even though I call myself the old guy cycling, I don't feel old at all.
Wow.
I'm sure you probably feel younger than most young people with what you've achieved.
Yeah, I do. I think so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just go and try it. Just do it. Just like don't don't even think about it. Just do it.
Okay, with every guest we have, we give you 2 questions that we'd like you to answer, and you tell us basically your thoughts. Which is harder to survive without? Data roaming, padded shorts, or coffee?
You know, I left out one thing I didn't mention. I bring a little can of coffee with me everywhere, and that's the you know, every morning I need to have my coffee before I go. So I boil water, and I have a cup of coffee, and then I go. So I think padded shorts is not necessary. Coffee is definitely
Coffee is the
a
one.
must. Yeah.
Okay. The next one is would you rather? Would you rather face a sandstorm in the Gobi or a thunderstorm on the PIE?
Assuming he's on the bike in both
Yeah, you
cases,
gotta be on the bike.
right? We just,
Yeah.
On a bicycle, I'd rather face a sandstorm. I don't want to go to PIE. Too dangerous.
There you go. A sandstorm in the Gobi is less dangerous than the PIE. That's brilliant.
Thank
That
you
is
so
brilliant.
much, Soo Chur, for joining us here
Thank
on the
you.
Morning Drive. You are an inspiration. So
Thank
go ahead
you.
and find his YouTube channel, OldGuyCycling, and check it all out.